Hey everyone, this is Justin, group manager here for the plan stage at GitLab. I'm filling in for Keanon this week, so I'm covering portfolio management, and I'm excited to walk you through some of the great work we have planned for this milestone here for portfolio management. So I'm not Keanon, I'm sorry. You'll get Keanon back next milestone, but let's jump into it. So if you've been following along so far over the last couple milestones, we've been working on epic swim lanes, and that work does continue this milestone. We're pretty close, and we've been learning a lot of lessons both as a team and technically as we've been building this feature to really enable extensibility and scale in our boards product and our boards feature. And so these last four issues that I've called out here, and we'll put this planning issue in the description so you can click through and find the issues yourself. But these last four issues here are the big ones we need to complete in order to start to turn this on and let customers work through it and start playing with the new feature, which we're excited about. So I won't go into too much detail on each of these, but I'll kind of touch on them quickly. And then I'll show you, we've been dogfooding iterations, a new feature that we launched back in 13.2 in GitLab with the project management group. We've been dogfooding on the team, and I'll actually show you the iteration schedule that we have planned out over the next milestone. So let's jump into these issues. So first one is expose epic groupings via GraphQL. We've been moving a lot of calls on the back end to GraphQL through this project, which will enable some extensibility, some different mutations, and some capabilities that we didn't have before. Will also help with performance on the back end. So this is one of the last ones we need to do to enable us to turn this on for the first MVC. So expose epic groupings under issue boards via GraphQL. This next issue here is really a sort of meta issue that's tracking a lot of capabilities, but this is sort of the basic front end issue that allows a user to apply or turn their swim lanes on. And you can see that animation here and how that might look when we're ready to turn it on. Next one is drag and drop. So there's two issues here that are tracking drag and drop. So once we get to this issue, we actually probably turn this on and just show customers, hey, here's what a swim lane looks like, right? But one of the reasons why customers love boards is that they can actually interact with it and do all their work on the board without having to go and edit issues individually or manually. This is similar to if you're using Post-it notes on a whiteboard in an office, right? You're moving those Post-it notes into different columns, and it's the same thing you need to be able to do. It's what you can do in boards today, but now you have a new dimension to move issues between, which are in between epics, and epics in between workflow states, so on and so forth. So the first drag and drop we're working on here is allowing user to change the epic assigned to an issue within the board using the swim lane. And so what this might look like is you can drag that issue to a different epic, so epic name 1 to epic name 2, etc. And the last one is allow user to move issues through the workflow to a different list when the swim lanes are applied. So you can do this today, but we've made so many improvements under the hood to boards. We need to be able to enable this as well when the swim lanes are turned on. So it's the same functionality you have to do on boards. This is just enabling it for when swim lanes are applied. So those are the big ones. Those are the big issues we're working on. Diving into the iteration schedule, I'm really excited about this because we've been able to, as we've unpacked this work and really kind of bonded as a team working through it, we've actually been more successful at understanding what's in front of us and actually planning a few iterations out. So we're dogfooding the iterations feature within the plan stage, and we've actually been planning these iterations. An iteration is a week, so planning basically week by week. So we're in the middle of iteration 4 right now since we started doing this. Iteration 4, 8.12 to 8.19, and it's the 16th. So we're in the middle of this iteration. And these are the issues we're working on. This will be linked in the description as well, and you can dig into this if you'd like to. But all the way out through iteration 6, and we'll be able to get those last pieces done. So it's a quick one, but that's it for portfolio management. We're super excited to get this feature done and start to get it in the hands of customers. If you have questions, feel free and reach out to Keanon or myself, and we're happy to answer them. Thanks a lot.